Hi, I'm Rabbi Dunner. Welcome to my weekly Erev Shabbos Torah. This week for Parshat Bo. Parshat Bo begins very simply with an instruction by God to Moshe. Bo el Pharaoh, come to Pharaoh. For I have hardened his heart and the hearts of his servants, so that I can put my wonders in his midst. Many of the commentators struggle with this idea of God hardening Pharaoh's heart. How is that fair exactly? How can you reconcile Pharaoh's heart that was hardened by God with the concept of free will? I've given a number of shiurim on this topic, and you're welcome to hear them or watch them another time, because that's not the question I want to deal with today. You see, what troubles me about this pasuk is the combination of God's request that Moshe come to Pharaoh with his promise to harden Pharaoh's heart. What is he going on about? Isn't that two totally different, totally separate things? Shouldn't God's command have been to go to Pharaoh because I want him to free my people? What's hardening Pharaoh's heart got to do with it? But if you look at the word flow of the pasuk, it seems that God's hardening of Pharaoh's heart was the reason for Moshe to go to Pharaoh. Really? Okay, so listen to this. A friend of mine told me the following really great story. Many years ago, he went to an amusement park, and one of the attractions was a haunted house. And it was a really heavy kind of haunted house, not like the cute, sanitized haunted house. Really scary, pitch black inside, and some carefully arranged low voltage lights that illuminated all kinds of lurking monsters, strategically placed to scare the punters who were stupid enough to go on the ride. The warning sign said that if you're under 12 years old, below a certain height, suffered from high blood pressure or heart disease, or were prone to anxiety attacks, don't go to this attraction. So my friend walked by with no intention of going in, but he was interested to see who was going in. He looked at the line. It was almost exclusively made up of tattooed bikers, each more than 6 feet tall and built like a skyscraper. I say almost, because there was one scrawny kid in line, toothy grin, goofy glasses, the kind that gets blown over in a mild storm. And there he was, laughing and giggling as if he were about to ride on a carousel. Are you kidding me? My friend just couldn't contain himself. This was a disaster. The kid was going to be entirely traumatized for life. Therapists would be making money off him until he was in his 80s. My friend had to rescue him. He felt obligated. Hey there, he called out to the boy. Can't you read? This is a really, really scary ride. You're too young. This ride is only for adults. You're going to be too scared. But the boy just laughed. I won't be scared. Why should I be scared? My friend didn't give up. Why should you be scared? Are you crazy? This is the most scary ride in the park. It's so dark in there. You can't see a thing except for terrible, scary monsters. The boy was still smiling. In fact, he laughed. You see the man over there? He pointed to a guy in the control box for the ride. My friend looked over at the guy. That guy? He's my dad, said the boy. If I'm scared, all I need to do is give one scream and he'll flip one switch and all the lights will go on and the monsters will all turn into plastic dummies and I won't be scared anymore. What a great story. And now we can understand the pasuk. God began the final stages of the redemption from Egypt by commanding Moshe to go to Pharaoh. And then God's next words were said by him so that Moshe wouldn't be scared by anything that Pharaoh did or threatened. Disregard Pharaoh, God said, because I am the one who's making him this way. I'm the one who is hardening his heart. He's just a plastic dummy. He's not a monster. He's nothing to be scared of. Don't worry. And the Jewish people need to know that. They will be freed. Because with one flip of the heavenly switch, they will chase after you in the darkest of the night and beg you to leave Egypt. What an amazing lesson. Whenever you're faced with challenges, you can look at them with a sense of certainty. Everything is going to be okay, as long as you know that there is a higher power in the control box that can flip the switch and make everything fine. And for that reason we say, thank you, Hashem. Wishing you a Shabbat Shalom and a wonderful week ahead. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos.